I love the way those 30 mils sound. So cool. Hello guys, and welcome to episode 7 of my Fulda Gap campaign in WARNO, playing on the NATO side. It is high stakes today as we take the defense to Schl after previously doing a number on the East Germans at Ausfeld, just like we did in the Bruderkrieg campaign, but the 5th Panzer are going to be able to move up and secure that next turn. But during the next turn, yes, Schl's incredibly vulnerable. The only thing we need to do before we move on is move the 2nd Battalion of the 11th Armoured Cav. So we'll do that. We'll go to the next turn. The other thing I wanted to do today was check out casualties. We'll make sure to do that because I know some of you have been asking in the comments. So we'll take a look. But first of all, we have our defense at Schl. Now there is a good chance that they could attack us multiple times here, so I need to be kind of careful about how I play this out. I think we're going to bring in the aviation brigade. The one that I need to make sure that I don't bring in is probably the 54th Engineer Battalion, because I think the 68th Armoured Battalion and the aviation brigade are going to be the ones that always get attacked. So making sure I have the 54th Engineer Battalion ready to help defend either in the following battle is going to be super important. So yeah, we'll bring in the helicopters for this one. And that will actually put us 27-24, which is pretty nice in terms of strength. But let's just check the units we're up against before we commit to this. So T-80Bs, of course, loads of them. BMP-1s and Monostrauki. This unit has an array of, well, T-80s again. That's actually quite a high number of extra T-80s, plus Monostraukis and BTRs, and then some AA and stuff. Then this unit, they've got supply. I think this is the one, yeah, with the Cubs. They got some extra helicopter support, some AT guns, actually a lot of Cubs, and high veterancy Iglas. Further to that, they also are going to potentially be bringing in these helicopters. So we certainly have a battle on our hands. It's going to be in urban terrain, which is kind of sketchy because the Iglas are the biggest problem here, actually. They can hide in the buildings very easily, and that's going to make it hard to utilize the helicopters effectively. Thankfully, Apaches are pretty tanky, so we should be all right. But air support is something that I should definitely bring. Probably, I'm thinking like just a seed unit, because I don't think we'll actually use the aircraft to engage because of the Cubs being in that unit. So let's go for the 480th Tactical Fighter Squadron. Yeah, these are the ones with the Wild Weasels and the F-16s with seed. And those F-16s with seed can actually engage helicopters pretty effectively as well. So that should go okay. And it's technically going to be a minor victory if the order resolved. But we're of course going to be playing this one out. So we're loading in with 55 points. This is going to be a tough map. So the thing is, previously we've been utilizing range in order to destroy enemy tanks. At close range, those T-80s will overwhelm us. So I've got to find positions where we can engage at long range. Now I know this map relatively well. There's a nice forest here that controls the middle. There's a little bit of a patch there that kind of helps on the right hand side. This highway is kind of open, so we can somewhat move up and down there. On this left side, I don't know if the AI would come over this direction, because that could be really bad. But if they just come down this highway, then we'd be fine. Let's see what we got up our sleeve. I'm actually going to probably use these M113 ACAVs because they're free. They don't cost any points to bring in. So we'll just pop these around. We'll have one sit there. We'll have one maybe in the middle. And we'll have one on the left.
Yes, Captain.
And I can just kind of sit here and like watch up that road. Do we have any recon infantry? It doesn't look like... Oh, we do. Okay. The Black Hawks with scouts. Interesting. Oh, they can actually forward deploy as well. Okay.
What is the order?
So I'm thinking of just like dropping a scout behind this tree line and then just having it sit here, and then I can also watch these two roads. We'll have one over here, of course. I'll have one probably here as well. That should give us line of sight across this area. This will give us line of sight on the entire right side. I probably could do maybe one there. Let's do that. Okay. Right, aside from that, maybe a couple of Apaches might be a good idea early on. Like the HGM Apaches specifically, we use them at like maximum range just to harass any vehicles. I think that's a good idea. We have one on the right and like one sort of mid-left. And then we deploy tanks. So we'll do 2 tanks for this tree line. We'll do 2 tanks maybe here, so that when they come through here we get side shots. I kind of feel like that's a bit too close for comfort. Maybe we can utilize either side of the highway there. Let's do that.
I hear you loud and clear.
We'll need leaders. So I could send a leader to the right
This is a story you
with
can tell your
those.
grandchildren.
And we'll send maybe a leader to the mid. We bring up like an Abrams here, and then 2 more Abrams like so.
I'm listening.
They also have their own helicopters actually, so we'll probably want to bring in at least 1 F-16. Anything else we want to do? We've only got 1 point. I could bring in the M60 machine guns. Not really going to use them any other time, are we? Supply. Actually, supply is important. Let's get supply. I'll do a little supply dump over there. We'll do a little supply dump sort of back here, industrial estate. And we'll do one in the backside of the industrial estate here as well.
On the road again.
So that Abrams contesting mid, let's just use the last point to grab an M577 that can just like sit in the corner here. That'll do. The reason I'm not going to bring in the M60 is just because I think they'll just get killed for free. And it's just some more losses that we can otherwise avoid. There might be a situation where we can use them, particularly in battles where we're up against like a lot of infantry. I mean, we're technically up against a lot of infantry in this one. They could just flood Modostrauki towards us. That would be kind of awkward, to be honest. I'm not really prepared for that. Then again, the Black Hawks could probably stay. Make sure the scouts are all on return fire. We'll sell that one on the left side there. Sell the one on the right hand side. We'll keep these 2 in the mid for the time being just so we see what happens. There's an Mi-24. Let's hit that with the Seed F-16. What is that? BRM coming up on that left hand side. Maybe the M113 ACAV can just kill that. We'll fall back so that we're in range to engage it. Nice. Let that leave. Alright, let's get the cap in the mid. These 2 are being artied, but not too bad at the moment. Oh, that's a lot of stuff coming up that left-hand side. Let me just move the Apaches over here. This is looking very bad. Get another Apache in. My poor M113 ACAV. Right, let's shift these back as well. There's a Conquer, or sorry, not a Conquers, an Igla. Still gonna have to be disciplined on the smoke. Don't greed too much.
Good job, Gunner. I need that tail rotor checked. On my way to coordinates. Out.
That Apache, in theory, could just annihilate all of these T-80s, I think.
Someone needed guardian angel.
Look at it go.
Damn, that was close.
They're trying to get up here.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
30 mil auto cannoning them in the side as well.
I got it hit.
I love the way those 30 mils sound. So cool.
It's hot here. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
I bought Abrams.
Reverse. Keep facing the enemy.
That was big. They did actually come up that left side after all that. Okay. Well,
Red 6.
I'm glad I spotted that. Adequate recon, guys. Always important. It allows you to rip to shreds enemy armored formations with Apaches. And it's really cool.
Where
So,
do you need us, sir?
yeah. I'm a bit worried about the eaglets though, sneaking up on us.
Successful hit.
I don't even know how I'm going to deal with those. I mean, part of my brain's like, oh, just throw a load of... throw a load of Apaches at them.
Right on the mark. Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Alright, we'll move this out now.
Hard adding to red leader.
I don't think that position is really tenable because there's just too many angles we're going to get shot from.
Hard adding to red leader.
I think I need to move my Abrams back here,
And then we'll kill them.
and we also need to bring in some infantry. We should have infantry. We got a bunch of mechanized rifles. I'm going to bring one of these in on this left-hand side just to secure this
Recon unit
for us.
It's hot here.
The other thing I might want to do if I have artillery, I was going to say counter battery, but I don't think we have
Enemy at 3
the
o'clock
tools to
high.
do that. We have mortars. We don't have anything like long range. In theory, we could kind of try and go around the back
Guide is ours.
with a helicopter or something, but it's kind of risky because I'm putting myself
What are the orders?
very close to potential enemy reinforcing AA.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high. Someone needed guardian angel. I got a hit. All ammo spent. More daddy to red leader. I am listening.
Oh, Apache got hit by the Igla there.
Checklist completed. Ready to go. I got a hit. Tank ready.
The combination of the Abrams with the Apache is going to be more than enough,
Guardian angel.
I think, to get through these.
Adjusting aim.
We can get the 30 mil on target of that.
Enemy at
I should be able to kill it and stop it from shooting down my Apache. Very nice. And that's fixed up. Maybe we can contest again. There is some units on the right hand side though that are contesting that. Let's unload these because I'm a bit worried
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
that they are going to get hit by those tanks.
Checklist completed. Ready to go.
There's still more stuff coming over on that left side. My scout keeps spotting it.
Waiting for instructions. Go back. Slow.
Oh, there goes one unit of mechanized rifles.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high. If the enemy is in range, so are we. Glad to see someone knows where we're going. The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
Good.
Assault formation on me.
Yeah, so far,
Instructions.
pretty good actually. Let's bring up
Enemy at 3
some
o'clock high.
Abrams.
I need that tail rotor checked.
Yeah, the Apaches are actually doing way better than I thought they would. I thought they would have way more Iglas. They do have quite a few Iglas hanging about, but as long as we keep maximum range,
I am listening.
most of the Iglas that they are using should put themselves in harm's way before they actually engage our tanks, our flying tanks, I guess, our Apaches.
One less copy. March
so I just spread these out here so that we can see if any tanks are coming closer like this, which just allows the Apaches to do their job. I'm going to get another couple of Apaches here, just keep slamming those with Hellfires. I might even bring one up to the mid.
What are your orders, sir? Enemy at 3 o'clock high. Hit!
Oh, the Apaches just slaughtering them is just glorious. Alright, let's get those Apaches, or sorry, Blackhawks leave. We'll let those Blackhawks leave, just so they don't end up getting randomly shot down. We'll get the Abrams to move up on the right hand side there. The scouts providing good recon information, so that's nice. A bit worried about this area, but haven't really seen too much there so far. Bring up some scouts just to check it out.
Where do you need us, sir? Enemy at 3 o'clock high. Good job, gunner. My staff and my
The other thing we're going to want to do is bring up some supply.
I'm hit. The captain and his crew welcome you aboard. War Daddy to Red Leader. I am listening. Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Good. Alright, we've kind of got to the point where we have the critical mass. We should be fine. Just gotta hold off against the T-80s that are gonna try and keep pushing forwards. These T-80s keep coming forwards one by one. They're probably being told by their commander to push forwards. And they saw all their comrades get absolutely annihilated up here. Like, we don't really want to do that, and they just keep getting forced to one by one. Bad times. Alright. Well, that can get fixed up. I'll reverse this one back to repair. This can take off again. Another Igla back there. Maybe it would be fun to like save a few points and just bring in some Apaches. Then again, there is command and control in multiplayer, or sorry, in the campaign. So the more units you have, the less income you get. It's got to a point now where we're just chewing through them with the forces that we have.
I got a hit.
And these Apaches with multiple HGMs on them are just so menacing.
What are the orders?
Let's move this forwards. Maybe we can catch the BTR out here.
Bring us there.
I went copper, got into cover in time. There's two Iglas there.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
I'm somewhat tempted to bring up a couple of these. I think we will.
I need that tail rotor checked. Hit! Someone need a guardian angel? I got a hit!
There's hellfires for days.
Hit! Where do you need us, sir?
2 minutes till victory by conquest. We've done a lot of damage too. Yeah, down to 93 morale.
What are the orders?
Honestly, my Apaches are going to have demolished so many units here.
War Daddy to Red Leader.
I reckon we could probably get aggressive. It's kind of risky. I might bring up an OH-58 scout.
My staff and myself are ready, sir. Let's go and watch out for the Ruskies. This is a story you will tell your grandchildren.
But like even the Igla there, it's just gonna get ruined now. All the 30 mils firing away.
Just point the target. Enemy at 3 o'clock high. Where do you need us, sir?
Yeah, perfect.
We've got casualties.
Onwards we go to victory.
But keep facing the enemy. Checklist completed. Ready to go. The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
Can even take out their mortars and stuff.
I need that tail rotor checked.
Just keep
Sky
going.
is ours. Hit. Move, move, move.
We'll have the scout kind of follow them up.
I am listening. I got it hit. Enemy at 3 o'clock high. The captain and his crew.
This is awesome. True Apache style. Absolutely incredible. Love it.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
Nothing surviving. Absolutely nothing surviving.
Hit. I think I've been hit. Let's fly.
Any that get damaged, we'll pull back just in case.
War Daddy to Red Leader. I am
But to be honest, that should be about it.
Attention. Hit.
Alright, there we go. Those Apaches ripped through them. That was fun. 201 kills, 2 losses. In that situation, I feel like we did incredibly well. I mean, it is mostly up to the Apaches though, so yeah, maybe that's just where the credit lies. That one T-80B, the only death was at M113. Insane. What a battle. What a battle. That was awesome. Right, if they attack us again, we're not going to have chance to use those in the next battle though, unfortunately. Unless they attack the Apaches directly, in which case it could get pretty spectacular. Ooh, they're putting a lot of pressure on Schluchten's flag. It's not good. They're going to attack again. This is looking dire. Ooh, that is a chunky squad. 24 attack. Damn. What does that consist of? The 119. Oh, it's got to be the T-80UDs. Yep. Oh, that is rough. I guess it's time for Strike Eagles again. Yeah, this is a super fun time today. We're using all of the best equipment. The Apaches with HEAVIEST, the the Strike Eagles. We're gonna, of course, bring in these helicopters to help out here as well. Actually, I don't know if I should probably just use this one, right? Well, this is technically an auxiliary. I don't think I actually want to commit the helicopters here. Because then they can defend or help defend in the next battle. Yeah. Tactical battle. We did get intercepted. That's not fun. What did I lose? I lost their plane. A plane. It was an eagle. Okay, that's not too bad. Like an air-to-air eagle. As long as I don't lose strike eagles, I'm okay. I'm okay with that. They actually lost 2 units as well, so that wasn't too bad. Wait, are we still? No. It looked like for a second there we were still able to bring them in, but we weren't. Alright, so we probably should have used a seed unit, but it's always kind of hard to tell. I thought we would be in a good position there to use them, but obviously not. This is going to be hard because this unit, I remember this unit, it's East German rocket artillery unit. It's pretty scary. The IAP should be fine because that's going to be air-to-air mostly. And it's just a matter of the tanks. So the ground forces engagement is going to be super difficult here because the T-80UDs are very tanky. They are the scariest of the scary tanks that the PACT forces have. And doing that without significant air support is going to be very hard. We do still have some tow cobras that we can use. Those will certainly come in handy. But yeah, we gotta try and be smart about this for sure. Getting the mechanized rifles out with the dragons is going to be important. We'll put one maybe here, one here, put one here, and put one maybe further to the left, or even in the tower actually.
I need that tail rotor checked.
I'll put it back there, and then I'm actually going to have a scout just go and sit in that water tower. Could also put one in the middle. Having the recon's going to be super important. We definitely just have like an M577 CPC just capture this for us. We could probably just have him drive in there and drive to the left, that's fine. What else? What else? Oh, one thing actually I need to be a bit concerned about is those aircraft. They will be a threat to the helicopters if I bring them in. So AA is probably going to be necessary to defend them, or at least trade the aircraft. Otherwise, it's going to be all about the Bradleys and the TUDs from the Bradleys with the TUDs and the Abrams. Sorry. I mean, we want to obviously contest this. At close range, it's so dangerous. So dangerous. I can actually set some Bradleys up over here. That's not a bad idea. Maybe I could do the same in the middle. Kind of have a couple of Bradleys set up here as well. Or even just normal tanks, actually. Yeah, that looks like a really good spot for just normal tanks. So let's have those move here. We can look for side shots onto those T-80UDs. And then maybe we have a couple of like dismount troopers at closer range that can engage them with their AT weapon to destroy their cohesion. Let's go for Bradleys here as well. On this right side, I don't know if I really want to defend this right side. I think we could maybe pop like a recon unit over here, or just like a dismount trooper, just to check it. But yeah, it's going to be difficult for me to defend all this front. I just want to try and get into Charlie, get into Bravo, sit here and somewhat defend. You get like an engineer leader to try and hide in this tree line, or even over here. This tree line is probably smarter because we can unload it here and run up into the next sector. I will get a couple of tanks, of course. Just hold the line. And yeah, I don't really know what else to do. Definitely going to just be a matter of winging it. Make sure we got the supply ready. That's going to be quite important, especially up here. We'll have one with the Bradleys. And That will do. I think just more Bradleys here would be a good idea, actually. Bradleys in this case are going to be the counter to T-80UDs. Right. We could also pop it down a mortar or something. Mortars could also be helpful, but I'm not going to bother for now. Let's see how we get on. It's going to be a real hard battle. Strap yourselves in, lads.
I need that tail rotor checked. The sky is ours.
I don't think going up here is a good idea. I can maybe get my scout in there, but
Checklist completed. Ready
yeah, we
to
shouldn't
go.
deploy as far forwards, I don't think.
What are your orders, sir? As fast as we can. Enemy spotted. I need that tail rotor checked.
We'll get the Black Hawks out of here because it makes most likely to bring in like an aircraft to shoot it down, I think.
I'll report to you when I'll get there. This is a story you will tell your grandchildren.
Okay. They are bringing in some stuff on that right side. I'll just bring in a tank just so that these BRDMs aren't running around our back line. Make sure these are in the right position to engage.
Enemies nearby. They spotted us! Stop and have a look around. Need some extra eyes, sir? I've got him!
Get that out of there for the time being.
Ready.
Me kill that Alf Clutter.
Call for a cab.
It is spotting my engineer leader.
Successful hit. Be careful. Enemies nearby.
I'm in charge here.
Oh no, they ran out of the tree line. Oh, the artillery coming in on that
Eyes, sir.
We stop here.
kind of justifies them falling back, I suppose.
Full speed, driver.
Damn, that was close. Yes, Captain. Okay, sir.
That artillery is gonna be sketchy. So let's bring in our own artillery. Our own artillery is actually a great idea here, because it will help us deal with the heavy tanks quite well.
Yes, sir. HE loaded. Ready to fire.
They already took out the leader though.
Facing the enemy. Shut up and listen to the chief.
Oh, and here comes the rocket artillery. It's actually perfect timing for them.
Yes, Captain.
Which is us out of cover right at the right time, exactly.
Out of ammo. Enemy spotted. Ready, sir.
Is my artillery
Something you want burned out
any
there?
close at all? As it stops the reinforcements there.
I've got him. Waiting for order.
Thankfully no UDs yet.
Yes, Captain. Ready, sir.
I'm willing to take quite a few Abrams losses in this battle, to be honest. I think it's gonna be very difficult to avoid it, just because of the sheer
Ready. Full speed, driver.
like number of tanks that are going to be heading our way that are so difficult for me to deal with.
Artillery at your orders.
And all this rocket artillery as well. Absolutely gross. Let's try and counter battery that one at least.
Be careful. Enemies nearby.
And I think we just keep piling in the TUDs with the Bradleys. They're going to be the best thing for dealing with all of these T-80 BVs at least. The UDs is a different story entirely. It's going to be very difficult to deal with those.
Ready to pound them, sir. Adjusting on target. Enemy spotted. Yes, Captain. Closing on them, sir. Yes, Captain. Medic.
Let's keep bringing in more Bradleys.
Ready to fire.
And I should be able to move these across actually,
Combat speed,
and
driver.
help engage from that side.
Waiting for port. 10 degrees up. Fire. Yes, Captain. Watch out for the red. Radio check. Red 1.
Getting into gun range there is always going to be a death sentence.
Roger. Good job, gunner. Yes, Captain. Ah, I'm hit. Enemy spotted. Off your ass and on your feet. Let's move. One less copy. Yes, Captain. Out of ammo.
The T-80U reflex is faster than the Cobra. I managed to catch out my Bradley before I could smoke it.
Yes, sir. Watch out for the red. At your orders, Captain.
This is very tough right now. Let's just make sure we're hitting that artillery back there.
Waiting for order. Watch out for the red. All ammo spent.
I think if we can get into cover, and the T-80s will have a bad time, especially if we killed a lot of their recon. And we can continue to take advantage of these HGMs
Enemy spotted.
in order to win this one.
Waiting for fire coordinates. It's hot here. Hit. Enemy spotted. Yes, Captain. Engage on site. Waiting for instruction. I've got him. Roger. Changing position. Out. We're an easy target here.
Oh, that's not good.
Fire. Ready to pound them, sir. Waiting for port. Closing on them, sir. War Daddy to Red Leader. I'm listening. Well done, guys.
Alright, side shots. We like side shots, especially on UDs. This was looking pretty dire, but I feel like I have it under control somewhat.
Yes, Captain. Roger.
Losing my artillery piece there sucks, but difficult to manage that at the same time as microing all these Bradleys.
Highway is hit. I've got him.
Something blew up my Bradley there.
Hit.
Maybe I bring in just a recon helicopter to see what's going on.
I've got him. Ready, sir. Closing on them, sir. Yes, Captain. It's hot here. Red 6. Mount it up. One less copy. Be careful. Enemies nearby. I've got him.
Lovely.
Waiting for instruction.
That's good.
Baldwin, bring us there.
And now they're coming in on this left side. There's a T-80BV hanging around. How do I kill that? I wonder. Oh, my M577 CPC on the left got killed. I should make that probably just an M1A1. We're also going to want to get a unit into this right side now, I think. Put this onto counter battery. As soon as they fire, we need to move them afterwards. I'm going to have to manually do that. This position across the lake here is actually perfect.
Recon unit at your orders. Watch out for the red. At your orders. Let's go.
Did I kill the T-80? No, it's behind us still.
War Daddy to Red Leader. I'm listening. Target neutralized. Yes, Captain. Okay, sir.
Right, those all fired. The M35s can leave.
Red 6, mount it up. Good job, gunners. Time for commies. At your orders. I've got him! What are your orders, sir? Roger, moving there. Halt! Roger, search.
What is that firing at?
Sergeant Highway is hit! Lieutenant formed and ready. HE loaded, ready to fly. I've got him! Just get me out of here! Waiting for orders.
My Bradleys are actually cleaning house on that right side.
All ammo spent. I've got him! Need some extra eyes, sir? I've got him!
Watch out for the commies.
Need some extra eyes, sir?
I think we can maybe get a leader in here again.
Target neutralized.
Let's bring in the mechanized rifles leader.
What are your orders, sir? Hit! Roger!
And also, I was really hoping that would get out of range, but it didn't.
I am listening, Captain.
Recon unit at your orders. Closing on them, sir. Yes, Captain. Successful hit. All ammo spent. Yes, Captain. Okay, sir.
We have killed so many UDs though.
We're an easy target here.
This might just be a morale
Ready to fire.
battle.
I've got him. Yes, sir.
We hold the line,
Out of ammo.
kill as many as we can.
Yes, sir. HE loaded. Ready to fire. Enemy spotted. Hit. War Daddy to Red Leader. I am listening. Damn, that was close.
This has really been
I've got him.
a bloody battle.
Orders, sir. Go back. Out.
Might be able to leave that there actually.
Enemy spotted. Yes, Captain. Need some extra eyes, sir? It's hard here!
Bring us there, taxi.
I'm going to bring another of those leaders through the center of the map.
Yes, sir? I am listening.
I'm gonna unload this and kind of walk it in.
Ready, sir. Out of ammo.
I'm just too late on the smokes for this battle. It's because those T-80UDs are just doing slightly more damage than
Reverse. But keep
I'm used to.
hit.
So I see it, and then by the time I've seen it, they're firing the second shot, and because they do more damage, it's too late.
Medic.
But hey, at least these T-80s are getting slammed by the HGMs here.
What are your orders, sir?
Try and kill as many rocket launchers as well
Enemy spotted.
as we can.
Ah, hit. I've got him. Yes, Captain. I've got him.
I'm in charge here. Okay, let's go.
Enemy spotted. Radio check. Red 1-6. Over.
We can't go any faster than that. Going there.
Could invest into even more artillery, possibly.
Hit.
I don't think it's necessarily a bad idea, especially if we have multiple on counter battery at the same time.
Enemy spotted.
Adjusting on target. Yes, Captain. Yes, Captain.
There we go, we full capped the right. That's really nice.
Hit. Enemy spotted.
At your orders.
Fall back.
Yes, Captain. We're rolling.
Hit.
Need some extra firepower?
Nice artillery strike. Very good. Bradley might be able to keep hitting leaders on this right hand side.
Waiting for instruction.
We'll deploy at this position.
I was actually genuinely worried about this battle for a little while, but it seems to have calmed down a bit.
This war will be over by Christmas.
Like at the start there, my initial position was terrible. But I'd say that looks pretty successful to me. These Bradleys have done a great job. Took a little while to get into good position, but
I'll report to you when
we're
I'll get
okay.
there.
This just needs to run away from the TATB. Try and break line of sight there.
I've got him.
Come on, let's go quick.
Damn, it's hot here. Hit.
Attention! At your orders. I'll be there soon.
If they get into cover, it should be okay. Oh, the save.
Okay, let's go.
The save.
I've got him.
The stream of TUDs coming across on that T-80UD as well. This position was so perfect. It's right on the edge
Enemy spotted.
of the lake. It's firing across.
Waiting for instruction.
Oh, he says, no, I've recon there, unless we just fired too many times.
What are your orders, sir? Move.
I might be able to sneak up the Abrams just there and get side shots onto any that are
Enemy spotted.
causing issues.
I've got him.
I should also bring up more Bradleys for this right side.
Yes, Captain.
This little Humvee actually with the grenade launcher on it has been harassing things on this right-hand side, like that Alf cutter.
Where do you want to deliver? Move.
See if we can get an M35 supply up there.
At your orders.
Ready, sir. Enemy spotted.
Another UD joining the graveyard.
What do you need, Captain?
Calm down, speed, driver.
A lot of very sort of cheeky positions here that we've been using to get good line of sight.
Ready to supply.
Enemy spotted.
HE loaded, ready to fire.
We'll just fire at all of those buildings.
Bringing the guns there, sir.
Make sure to kill that so we get the leadership. I think that they must have run out of tanks, right? There's no more coming, it seems.
Recon unit at your orders. Closing on them, sir.
Target neutralized. Yes, Captain. Okay, sir.
Enemy spotted.
Target. Will do, sir.
Okay, there is a unit firing. Where's that firing from?
Be careful. Enemies nearby.
Yes, Captain. Out of ammo. Fall back. Radio check. Red 1-6. Over.
So now we got shots coming in from the side here as well. Perfect.
Engage. On site. Hit. Stop and have a look around.
Just chilling there, overwatching.
Artillery at your orders. Roger. Changing position. Out.
Alright, where is the command going to be here? Maybe we could use the scout to go and find it. I'm going to speed things up a little bit as they keep throwing more tanks down this road. And to be honest, if we can just kill all the T-80UDs, then I'm perfectly happy with that. The Bradleys are also in the position
Ready to fire.
on the left-hand side there.
Need some extra eyes, sir.
Successful hit.
Let's go. Stay quiet. Hit.
This is Red 2. Enemy spotted. Ready to fire. We're under fire. Roger. Position. Out. Ready to pound them, sir. Roger. Changing position. Out.
There's a lot of tanks back there.
Recon unit at your orders. Stop and have a look around.
Ready to fire.
Bring up the rest of this supply.
War Daddy, the Red Leader. I am listening.
Try and keep an eye on all that stuff.
I've got him.
Ready to pound them, sir. This is Red 2. Enemy
Actually,
spotted.
only one more kill needed.
Ready, sir. Good.
There it is. We won by morale victory. Phew, what a battle that was. Crikey. 240 kills, 56 losses. Certainly was tough to begin with. Very tough to begin with. We lost so many Bradleys in that engagement. Actually only lost, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 M1A1s? It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Look at this Bradley. Sassinthar. A lot of T-80UDs. Huge. Alright, we'll take a major victory. And we're under attack again. Okay. Well, unfortunately, guys, it has been my time. I'm going to leave it here. I think next time around, we might just be able to auto-resolve that, possibly. Maybe not. We'll have to play this one out. Yeah, we'll see how we get on. That was a fantastic battle. I mean, we absolutely ruined the T-80UDs of the 119th. They still have quite a lot left, though, saying that. Wow. And before we end it, I do want to check the casualty list. So let's have a look. Ourselves, we've lost 2% of our soldiers, 1% of our artillery, 5% of our tanks, including 18 M3A1 Bradleys, 7% of our aircraft, which is actually a decent amount lost. Helicopters 3% and support 2%. But the PACT forces, well, they have lost considerably more, including 3 battalions in total. 8% of their soldiers, 8% of their artillery, 29% of their tanks, including 28 T-80UDs. Is that how many we killed in that battle? That's crazy. 8% of their aircraft, 13% of their helicopters, and 9% of their support. Yeah, 1,265 soldiers compared to my 68, and 454 tanks compared to my 40. Massive difference, and we shall continue to hold the line in the next episode. But that is it for now. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.